Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, I am your host, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you, can you smell what the Spider Slayer is buying? That's right, guys. This is the video series where I go back issue diving and I find what I can find in those bins. And we find out how much I spend total, what the value of these comics would be if they were 9.8 graded, and then we do the smell test and we find out which book smells the worst out of all of them. Guys, this is a great and fun series, so thank you so much for watching. So before we get started with this week's video, guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to MutantBeaverComics.com. Guys, they have over 1,000 exclusive variants in their store. They provide some great packaging and customer service. So if you guys are into exclusive variants, just go on to MutantBeaverComics.com, make your selection, hit the promo code Corner10 or enter the promo code Corner10. You can save 10% off of your entire purchase and future purchases after that. So you can't go wrong. Guys, don't forget MutantBeaverComics.com. All right, so let's start off with the first book that we're going to talk about. This is the worst book of them all when it comes to like quality of comics, but I had to pick this up, right? And this one winds up going to Super Bowl Special Collector's Item, first edition. Yeah. Football player, now crime fighter. It's Super Pro. That's right, guys. I paid $3 for this book at a 9.8 graded. This is worth absolutely nothing, but this is just something that's fun. This guy's name is Phil Grayfield, and yeah, he's a football crime fighter. Check this out. I'm a huge football fan. I never got the first issue of Football Pro, and this is like kind of like the trade or the volume of it, whatever it is. So yeah, that was that. Oh, so if we're gonna do a smell test, let's smell it. It doesn't smell. It doesn't smell at all. So it's perfectly fine. It's not gonna win most valuable. It's not gonna win the smelliest. It's not gonna win anything. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you a book that I feel like I got a deal, and this one goes to Witchblade Issue 2. Now, I'm going to be careful with this one. Witchblade Issue 2. Now, yes, this is a 90s book. However, and I have to do more research and go into other sites. When I looked up this book, I found out that a 9.8 is $100 and a raw copy of this book is $30. And I paid $6 for this book. And this book is in perfect condition. There is nothing wrong with it. I originally bought it because of the Michael Turner cover. I mean, it's an absolutely gorgeous cover. And I was like, wow, Witchblade Issue 2? But I didn't think it was worth anything. But when I looked it up, that's what I saw. And so here's some of the interior artwork inside, right? And so, like I said, this book is in really, really good shape. We're going to smell it now to see if it smells like. Yep, and it smells absolutely really good. So if you guys want to leave me in the comments below on what this book is actually really going for based off of eBay sales or Go Collect or all those other places, let me know. But that could be an actual steal that I picked up at the shop this week. All right, the next one we're going to be talking about is some really old comic books, but these are comic books of heroes that you know. So the first one that I wound up getting is Wonder Woman issue 173. Now, these books are in no way, shape, or form in mint condition. When I took this one out of the bag and board, it was labeled as soiled. So you can see in the back, it's completely soiled in the back, right? So, however, when you get a chance to get comics like this, you don't see them too often. And this one was published in 1967, and I was like, I don't have any of these really old DC comics. So I was like, yeah, why not check this one out? So I wound up picking it out. It's got some great Wonder Woman artwork in there, so I had nothing to lose. Now let's smell this one. It smells pretty musty, but I thought that it would smell worse being that it had the soiled label on there, right? Yeah, so it smells, but it's not horrible. All right, so let's go on to the next book that is made, I think, in 1967 as well. This one's 1968, and this is the Atom and Hawkman This is issue 40. So same thing, this book is in no way, shape, or form in great shape at all. For this book, I wound up paying $4 as well. Same with the Wonder Woman book, right? So here's some of the interior artwork in this one. So I don't know if this is one story or separate stories, but it's pretty cool to see these, you know, Silver Age comic books here. So really nice right there. Like I said, the back is completely messed up, but nevertheless, what can you do? Ooh, that one's rough. I just dove right in there. That one's rough right there. Yeah, and there's some person drew like ink on the 12 cents. So yeah, but cool. All right. And then this book is actually in okay shape, right? So this is another 12 center. This is Green Lantern issue 55. And so I paid $16 for this book. So this one, I was like, oh, I'm going to pay a little bit more because it's in a little bit better shape. You know, the pages are in pretty good shape. This book doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart on me, right? So here's that. Okay, so it looks really good. Now, if this book was a 9.8, this book would be an $840 book. And again, I paid 16 bucks. And for the Adam and Hawkman book, that book would be a $600 book if it was a 9.8 graded book from CGC. All right. Next, we move on and we go on to some more Green Lantern stuff here. So I got 3 more Green Lantern issues. This one is issue 110. This one is in much better shape. So really cool cover there with Green Arrow and Hal Jordan. Here's some of the interior artwork in here. So there we have that. So it looks pretty good. Love these old Green Lantern books. So smell test here. Nope, doesn't beat Adam and Hawkman. I didn't smell the Green Lantern issue. Smell that. It smells like an attic. That's what that one smells like. But Adam Hawkman is so far the winner here. So really cool book right there. So that book is a $56 book if it was graded. All right, so the next one we got is issue 112. So for this one, I paid $9 for this book. So here we get to see interior artwork in here. And here's a little bit more interior artwork there. This book is in pretty good shape as well. Not as good as the last one, I don't think. Page quality is good though. And smells the same as the last one. All right, so very underwhelming smells this week. But this book out of all of them is in the best shape, I feel. Really glossy cover. The corners are really well put together. This is a good looking comic, and this one is Green Lantern issue 113. Unfortunately, the value of it is not that high. I did pay $8 for this book, but I picked this one up because it has Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, and it's got Black Canary on there on skis. So I picked that up just because of that. And I love seeing all 3 of those together. This book is in really good shape. You know, I wish I had more of these, and I'm trying to find more. Check out that page with him putting his ring in the lantern. So that's pretty awesome as well. And so we'll go do a smell test on this. And that one smells okay. You know, for an old comics, these ones smell pretty good. These ones, though, are made in 1970s, these Green Lantern issues. So when you look at the smelliest book of the week, it definitely goes to the Adam and Hawkman. This book definitely smells the worst. Yeah, it does. It just like by far it smells the worst. So that's the smelliest. But when you look at what I spent this week on these back issues, and I felt these were quality back issues, I spent a total of $58, which brings my grand total now for a total of $204.50. But if that Witchblade book, that Witchblade number 2, is going for $100 graded, or even that $30 raw, I definitely made my money back on these entire purchases. So guys, there you have it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the books I picked up this week. I think I found some really good ones. Let me know about Witchblade. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell. And of course, guys, speaking of content, if you missed my episode of After the Poll this past week, I'll leave it right here for you to check out. And as always, guys, keep buying, keep collecting. Most importantly, always read your comics. Guys, thank you so much.